Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me live here. It's a beautiful day. I have my Hogan assistant. He likes to hear when I start talking or get excited about things. He's so in tune to what I'm doing that he definitely knows when I'm getting excited about something, which includes coming on here. So thank you for joining me today. I am Jodie Fitzgerald. I am a licensed family dog mediator. Uh, I am the founder of FITZ Dog Training, and I am a certified dog obedience trainer instructor, former nurse, and dedicated to dogs and helping people understand and connect with them. This is something that is very deep in my heart. And today's episode of A Dog's View, I wanted to build off of, sorry, there you go. I wanted to build off of my last episode where I talked about why dogs bite. In this episode, I explored practical and safety tips, and especially how this episode explores especially more safety tips and how to approach our dog's impact, how our approach impacts a dog's comfort, framing this through the FITZ model. In the last episode, I talked about, we explored the misconceptions that dogs bite out of nowhere. We learned and discussed that dogs almost always give warning signs, but they're often missed or misunderstood completely. When using the FITZ model and the legs framework, we can uncover how behavior is shaped by body language, past learning, the environment, genetics, and each dog's unique individual self. The big takeaway from it all, why dogs bite, is that biting is communication, not a betrayal. Sorry, a little bit. It's definitely kind of dry here today. So just continuing, imagine that you're at a party and a complete stranger, walks up right up to you, stares you right in the eye, and just starts staring in your eyes. You'd feel really uncomfortable, wouldn't you? I mean, that's how many dogs feel when we walk right up to them and straight towards them. Even with the best intentions, we're making them feel very uncomfortable just from the way that we're walking up to them. So using the FITZ model, first of all, I would like just to help remind you some great tips and ways to think about it is to focus on body language. Dogs are always communicating through their body long before they give a growl or a snap. If a dog turns their head away, sometimes it's just a little turn away. If they lower their tail, lower their head, their tail gets tucked under, they start licking their lips, or if they freeze, they're asking for space. So watching their body, there's the body language, the signs of tension, stiff body, closed mouth, avoiding eye contact. And respect these subtle clues before they escalate. It's so important to be thinking about it that way. And yes, some dogs do stare. They stare right into your eyes, and that's where it's important for you to give that glance away, to take away that tension that they're feeling when they're doing that kind of stare, because they're uncomfortable. And some dogs have genetics. That's why the genetics really can make a difference in the conversation about language around dog body language around using their eyes to communicate. Individual needs matter. So recognizing the legs model, that they're learning their environment, the genetics, and the self are always impacting the dog. No two dogs are the same. A confident lab might love attention, where a fearful rescue dog might need more space. And understanding their background helps us to really meet them where they're at. Consider their past trauma, socialization history, breed traits. Genetic breed traits makes a dog definitely communicate and feel differently, and the dog's mood or health can make such a big difference. If they're a young dog and they don't know, or they're an older dog and they're not feeling good, or if they're an injured or sick dog, we have to consider these things. We have to acknowledge that they all do come with a past, and every single dog is different. Some dogs want to say hello, and other dogs just tolerate it from us. It's very true, and I see it. I see dogs trying so hard to say, hi, and I don't really want to talk to you, and people don't understand that. Um, Sometimes they need that space or that room to kind of get to know you and to feel safe around you. So once that leads right into trust through communication, and the FITZ model, T is for trust through communication. Trust builds when we let dogs have a say. If we let them speak, if we look at what they're saying and respect it. Safety isn't just about avoiding bites. It's about showing dogs that we hear them, that we're listening, and that we understand. Okay, I can give you a little bit of space. You wouldn't believe what sometimes just backing a little bit or moving away a little bit can make a dog totally feel safer and know that we're communicating, that we're respecting their needs. Avoid reaching over the dog's head. Let a dog choose to come to you, right? And you can offer. Like I always offer to the side. Offer your side, or you kneel down and say hi. You don't have to reach over the dog's head. It's a lot of body language to get used to. So zone of comfort is the last point in the FITZ model, zone of comfort. And every dog has a personal bubble space, just like you, just like I. We all have a space. When someone enters it too fast, we risk popping that bubble and triggering fear, feeling uncomfortable, right? That somebody has come into that bubble or our personal space. What you can do to help deal with a dog is to pause a few feet away. Ask the dog with your body if they're comfortable. You can turn to the side and kind of look at them a bit and see what they do. If the dog moves away, don't force contact. If many dogs will become a little more curious and maybe want to say hi, but you have to give them that space to want to do it and let them come towards you. And if they move away, don't force it. Don't force contact. Don't start following. Realize they might need a little more room. Sometimes moving sideways can make a difference. And teach children. We need to teach children to observe and wait rather than rush in. They need to be asked permission. They need to learn how to ask permission from the dog. They should be checking with adults first to make sure it's a safe dog, because from a dog's view, how we move matters. A safe approach respects their space, their signals, and their individuality. The more we understand the FITZ model, the safe and more connected to our relationship with dogs can become. I love sharing this stuff. These are small tips that can make a world of difference in your relationship with your dog. The more you start communicating and respecting, I promise you, the more that they will talk to you. When they realize that you're understanding some of what they're saying and what they're trying to say, they will say more, which is only a better part of communication. It's just amazing how much you can improve your relationship by doing this stuff. And I'm going to put the link in there. Please subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. I will put the link to book a call if you want to talk. I'm here. This is what I do. I like to help dogs and people get along better and understand and make sure that they're living and they're thriving. I love using the applied ethology method and adding the proof of science into what I believe with them, and that they all are always learning. Their environment matters, their genetics matter, and their individual needs are all a part of is helping them and trying. They want to survive. They are trying, and your dog is waiting for you to be looking at it this way and to pay attention to what they're saying and to be able to communicate with you. So before I wrap up, I wanted to share something really close to my heart. I'll be speaking at the Res Dog Networking Conference. It's an incredible gathering focused on improving the lives of dogs and the communities that care for them. This conference is way more than just about dogs. It's about building trust, sharing knowledge, supporting community-led change, especially in the First Nations communities where roaming dogs, safety concerns, and resource gaps are a real challenge. My presentation is called Understanding Dogs, Preventing Bites, and Building Trust and Safety in Our Communities. It's grounded in the same ideas that I've explored today, using the FITZ model and the legs framework and compassionate, culturally respectful education to promote bite prevention, child safety, and better communication with dogs. If you're involved in rescue, animal health, community outreach, or simply care about dogs and people working together for safer futures, this is a conference you won't want to miss. Let's work together to shift the story. Let's shift the story from fear and misunderstanding to safety, respect, and relationship. You can find out more details and register on my page. I will post a link in this video to register. It's on Facebook, on Katie Powell's page. I have shared it, the Res Dog Networking Conference. I would love, we need support. This is the beginning. This is a great thing for Canada, for dogs, and so many people who are just putting all their heart into their work in trying to help dogs in these communities. There's people in the communities and there's people all over the province working so hard to do this work tirelessly, endlessly. And I honor them and I respect them. And I'm so proud to be a part of this change and this growth. I'd love to see you there. And I'd love to keep this conversation going both online and in person. Together, we can create real change. And I believe that this is the way that it just starts. It's beginning to change everything for dogs and their communities. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links that I'm going to put in, and I hope to see you there. You have a great day. Take a closer look at your dog. Your dog is waiting. They're talking. And when you communicate, it's the best. Have a great day.